Is love making much more worthy than securing your future? Our population is rapidly increasing and it is very alarming. 1 in 10 young Filipino women aging around 15 to 19 has begun childbearing. I'm sorry, ma, pa. Unwanted pregnancies tend to arise as the time goes by. Increasing population also means the increasing suffer from poverty. By the time they find out they are pregnant, they start stressing out because it was never meant to happen and they don't want it to happen. They also don't want their parents to know or to find out. Some did this due to curiosity and the lack of knowledge, which is bad. Both the young parents and the child suffers poverty, health disadvantages, and the absence of child welfare if family planning wasn't done. Do you want yourself and your children to suffer from all of these? I bet no. It is not advisable for you to have sex and bear a child at a very young age. You do not have a stable financial income for you to raise a child. Abortion is illegal in our country. If you come to think about it, you are obliged to raise your child. Teenagers think that it is normal to have sex and get pregnant at a very young age. But no, it is not and will never be. That does not normalize this. Teenage pregnancies force young parents to abandon school and start raising a child she bears at a very young age and has to start to work early. Teenage pregnancy has already afflicted 5.9% of females aged 15 to 19 years in the Philippines prior to the pandemic. According to our research, the Philippines has the highest rate of teenage pregnancy. 300,000 girls are expected to give birth or have already done so, according to estimates. The University of the Philippines and the United Nations Population Fund collaborated on a study that found a 42% increase in unwanted pregnancies and a 67% increase in unmet family planning requirements among Filipino women, with 1 in 10 still in their teens. Several studies have attempted to calculate the average risk of HIV transmission during unprotected sex. For example, vaginal, anal, oral, and certain oral receptors. Teenage pregnancy is such a bad decision. Unwanted happenings might come to your life. Learning sex education is not embarrassing, when in fact, this is taught in schools. You should listen and know better about this matter. Know this matter. Gain knowledge. Be knowledgeable so that it can't hurt you and your future. Avoid watching pornographic contents that will heat up your sexual desires. Never normalize teenage pregnancy. Practicing safe sex should be done to avoid you from encountering mishaps in life. Listening to your parents won't hurt you. And always know your consequences before you will do such thing. Having a child will not ruin your life. Maybe at some point, but also remember that the child is a blessing. But having it early will trigger many problems in the future. Teenage pregnancy can almost ruin about everything in your life, from your future, your health, and so much more. Always remember, decisions can decide what will happen to your future. Think before you do any action. Teenage pregnancy is not a threat, so please be mindful of what you are about to do. Do not normalize teenage pregnancy.